Salutations, dreamers. Thank you so very much for joining us or rejoining us here at the Mystic Escape. I'm your host, Dion Mystique, amateur writer and member of Team Mystic Storm. And today we are going to bring you the next part 2 of Chapter 5 of Synced Volume 1, entitled Sometime, Someplace, with Someone Someday. In the last portion, the first part, we met up again with Gloria. We were introduced to the McPhee dynasty, the leaders of the honest branch of the Brotherhood, and we got to know who the identity of the enigma that was traveling with Gloria, Dragon Tianwo, Angel's father, and her husband. Very feels part, but that's still going to continue on because this is a very emotional chapter. It's more so for character development, but just to give you more of how linked and bonded and intact these characters are. First off, we're going to do thank you, a big hugs and loves to our subscribers / our dreamers and our honorary Stormies. Thank you so much for your continued support. Hugs and love to you all. Blessings. We love you so very much. Thank you. Your continued support, your love is really making this experience that much more fun, that much more rewarding, and it's a pleasure every time that I'm on these videos reading to all of you. It makes me feel good. So, all right. What we're going to do is we're going to jump right off into this. But before we do that, we're going to take a preparation break. 10 seconds on our end, however long you need on yours. So pause the video for how long you want. Get yourself comfortable, get relaxed. If you're a Team Mystic Storm, you want to make sure that you are chill, you want to be laid back, so you can be free, you can be open-minded, you can feel the love and spread it, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, grab yourself a munchy, a sippy, a smoky, pillow, bed, whatever you need to, and please get back to us, all about love. Alright, we're going to pause the video in 3, 2, 1, pause it. And we're back. Alright, people, here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Meanwhile, Nicolette's search for Denise continues. As Tianwo said, it's been hours since she began cruising the city for her daughter's sake. Their close friend, Okinda Jimon Tutu, the famed Jaguar Knight, supported her even before he learned of Nicolette's choice to make him Denise's godfather. Okinda is Havenan by heritage and Ianisian only by location. He came from the motherland as an educated student born into the Brotherhood, possessing an intuition and sense of the spiritual that differentiates him from most of his peers. Nicolette, Tianwo, and Gloria, children born and bred by a different ilk of assassins, gained substance from his subtle nature. Despite his Helidome's unparalleled ferocity, one can perceive Okinda's mastery and maturity by merely being in his presence. As the most spiritually aware of his original team, Okinda's meditation and heightened senses are serving well in aiding the Greniers. Nicolette is at the wheel for the first time in years, urgently searching for her daughter while abiding by the state's traffic laws. It has become difficult to locate her. Denise has somehow camouflaged her life force by some unknown means. But do not worry, Nicolette. I will not forsake this personal mission, and neither will Jaguar. Her mind is placed at ease to hear Okinda's support. The cultured Havenan sits postured as if he were a monk touring the city, making a moment taking a moment to channel and revitalize his chakras. In truth, Okenda has extended his inner self into the unseen spiritual realms of the city, and has given his Haley Dome the liberty to search the parameters as well. The process in which he assists the Greniers is very sensitive, as it requires a large portion of his fireflies to execute. Peace and silence are also of the utmost importance. Fading in, fading out. The poor child. I fear her spirit was shaken by violence. He discerns his facial expressions distorting with displeasure. Her signal is not far from here. We must head south near the slums. She has apparently taken refuge there, but she's not alone. There's someone with her there. An older, young man, I believe. This second party could be anybody, so we better hurry. Nicolette puts the pedal to the metal, intentionally breaking a few laws to hurry to her daughter's side. Okenda smiles, pleased by Nicolette's motherly passion. The governess notices his expressions with a quick glance before returning her attention to the road ahead. What are you smiling about, Kenny? She mildly snaps, somewhat offended by his warm Havana grin. Did I say something funny? Or are you just being yourself? Neither, Nicolette. I am being a man who is pleased to see a woman behave so passionately when her motherly duties are concerned. It warms my heart to bear witness to such love and strength. Simply put, you give me a reason to admire you with every given chance. The same can be said for the majority of our loved ones. Thanks, Kenny. I can say the same about you. Now, please, keep concentrating. We're counting on that big heart of yours, old friend. Patience. When accompanied by fruitful work, all things are made real and possible. The only hindrances presented are outside parties. Even if it is inevitable, we, the workers, must always persevere, so we may die without regret. Kenny, are you always this optimistic? It is not optimism I speak, but reality. Reality is the way of the brotherhood. Desire is the way of the order. Desire itself is only a small portion of reality, if not a selfish one. I desire Denise's safety as much as you do, but the reality is grim. I cannot promise that she'll be unharmed when we find her. This reality pains me, but it is not something I can ignore. As a woman driven by emotion, Nicolette wants to thrash Okenda for what he has just said, but he's not lying to her. So doing so would only make her seem irrational and desperate. Despite the sharpness of his words, Okenda is fortifying her in preparation of a possible worst-case scenario. He wouldn't dare dismiss her devotion for Denise no matter the circumstance. But Okenda knows Nicolette needs strength right now. As a man and devoted friend, he's giving this to her without a second thought, firmly but sensitively. Keep going, Nicolette. We are almost there, he encourages. Just a little further, I promise. And, excuse me. My camera phone's being stupid. But that is it for this portion of Chapter 5. It is a relatively short video, but short videos are still good. You know, there's still material being covered. The reason why it's short is because the next portion is a little lengthy. It catches up with Denise, what's going on with her, and introduces this person that she's accompanying. And also more character development. So, you know, I will be back later, but like I said in my other video, if I am not back to give you more material within a set period of time, is because I'm taking care of some business that really needs to be tended to. And I apologize beforehand, and big hugs and loves to all of you. Thank you so very much for continuing to support us here at Team Mystic Storm. If you want to follow along, I forgot to say this before reading, I am posting the link to my FictionPress document, which will be updated regularly as I'm reading for further proofreading, as well as some links to some channels we're sponsoring, a few of our honorary Stormies / Dreamers. So, give them some love, show them some love, check them out. They're really good, down to earth people, really awesome. Easy to get to know. One of them posts very regularly, a lot more than we do. Some great videos, by the way. He's not technically in our subscriptions, but he's really cool. Check out his channel. I forget his name, but when I remember it, I'll let you know. My apologies to the young man. Very cool guy. Very verbal. Sounds like he speaks Portuguese, and although I have some difficulty understanding what he's saying most of the time, I like his energy. So it helps. Look at the guy's really cool. Anyway, enough pleasantries. We don't want to make this video way much longer than we want it to be. RCS, my wonderful dreamers / honorary Stormies, and we will see you later. And remember, be free, be open-minded, and love each other. Blessings.